Hello everyone and welcome once again to Front Porch Politics Podcast Preview. Podcast 123 is going to discuss why conservatives must fight together to win the 2020 election. Now what we have learned since 2016 is there's a lot more of us than once thought, and I mean that is in conservatives. Of course, this has ruffled the feathers of all of the liberal media and the fake news media. Well, if you don't believe that it has ruffled their feathers, just check out this clip from Don Lemon making fun of you and I.
Donald Trump couldn't find Ukraine on a map if you had the letter U and a picture of an actual physical crane next to it. He knows that this is, an administration defined by ignorance of the world. And so that's partly him playing to their base and playing to their audience, the credulous boomer Rube demo that backs Donald Trump, that wants to think that Donald Trump's a smart one and y'all elitists are dumb.
Only them elitists know where Ukraine is.
First of all, I think it needs to be stated that Don Lemon is a 2-cent hack. Remember, he is the reporter for CNN who asked if a missing flight was actually swallowed up by a black hole. Yeah, you heard me right. See, the Washington elitists, they can't stand us, the average, everyday American. And so they're making fun of us, calling us rubes or country bumpkins, if you just want to put it plainly. But what they are neglecting is that conservative values are winning in America right now. Our economy's doing great, people can find jobs, and people are, for the most part, pretty happy. What they do is they hate us for our conservative values and our conservative views. That is why we must fight in 2020 to win the 2020 election for conservative values. Now, what we're going to cover in the podcast is why it's important that we win in 2020, how we need to learn the lessons of 2018, where we saw this radical group of socialists come into the House of Representatives and start storming the Democrat Party. And just to be honest, because of these socialists, the Democrat Party has left their base. They've left the working men and women of America. We're going to also talk about and give you the example of how Jesus went into the temple when he was tired of it and he turned over tables. Well, as conservatives, I'm not talking about physically fighting, but I am talking about fighting for the principles we believe in. We're going to give you tips on how you can work on campaigns, what you can do to support conservative values and conservative candidates, and try to motivate you just a little bit and educate you while we're having a little fun. I'm just going to leave that in there because, hey, we all mess up. So be sure that you tune in at podcast.davidlmarks.com. Also check out the podcast notes at davidlmarks.com. And conservatives out there, please be ready to fight for 2020. And as always, stay conservative, America, and check out our other videos, and we will see you real soon.